Well, if you have ever looked at something and you saw the pocket and you're like, but how did they make that little tiny square hole for the zipper? And how do they get the pocket inside and get the zipper sewn on so perfectly? I have a solution for you. And I also have a tool that makes making this boxy zipper pocket so easy. So to start, you're going to lay your pocket onto your bag liner. Right sides are together. And I'm going to measure down from the top edge of the pocket about an inch because you want to leave a little bit of room all the way around that pocket edge. And then we're just going to fold it over and crease it in the middle so that we can mark the center of the pocket. Now, this is important to make sure that your zipper is centered. Is anyone going to see it if it's not? No, they're not. So don't worry too much. Just eyeball it. Get it kind of centered in the middle. And then you're going to trace the rectangle on the size zipper that you chose. You're going to just trace all the way around that outside edge. And then you're going to use this little insert and then you're going to draw, there's a line inside there. There's like a groove. You're going to draw a line straight down the middle. And then you're going to use the little triangles on this tool and you're going to just mark out the little triangle corners, one on each end. And you're going to see why we make all these marks in just a bit. And this tool is our zipper pocket template. I tagged it here for you guys. We sell these on the website. Mike makes them all. And we have a variety of different prints and colors, and we change them up from time to time. So anyway, now you can see the marks that I made on here. These are our sewing and cutting lines. Now, before we put this all together, I'm going to mark down on the lining of my handbag. I'm going to go down about 3 inches. I say usually 2 to 3 inches. Sometimes the pattern might tell you exactly where to put it, but this is where I'm going to line this up so that when I sew the pocket onto the liner, I know exactly where I'm placing it. You can pin it here if you want to make sure that everything stays straight. And then we're going to simply start by sewing all the way around that rectangle. That's the only line that you sew on is the rectangle box all the way around the edge. So you just sew the 4 sides and then I'm going to show you how to make the pocket and what you need to do to finish it up and be able to put the zipper inside. Now you're going to carefully cut along that line you drew in the middle, starting at the points of each of the triangles. So I like to make a little hole with my seam ripper and then cut along that line with my scissors so you don't rip too far. Then you're going to snip those little triangles right to the corner. You're going to snip right to the stitching, but don't snip into your stitches. Now we're going to turn this right side out. So we're going to put the pocket through to the back of the liner. We're going to put it through that opening that we just created with the scissors. Now I'm going to go over to my ironing board because you're going to need to do a little bit of pressing because we did put interfacing on this pocket to make it a little bit more stable. So you're going to want to press this down with the iron and you want to press it so that there are no wrinkles, that it lays down nice and flat, that those corners get pressed out the way that they should. Sometimes your fabric might be a little fussy. Just give it a good old press, add a little starch if you feel like you need to. And then I like to flip it over to make sure there's no weird wrinkles. See, we got a wrinkle right there. So we're going to take the iron and we're just going to give that a press until everything is laying nice and smooth. It is a little bit bulky here because of the type of pocket we're making, but it'll all lay nice and flat. So now once you're done with that, it's time to put in the zipper. Now, this is my secret weapon, glue. And before you ask down in the comments, no, it's not going to gum up your needle. It's not going to gunk up your machine. This is a glue based. And so what you do is you put a little bit right around the outside edge of that pocket. Now, this is on the inside of the pocket, okay? So you're going to put the glue around it. And then you're going to lay your zipper down. Make sure you've got your zipper pull going the direction you want it to go. Remember, you got to think backwards in your head which way you want it. And so then you lay your zipper tape down in the glue. Make sure you've already put your zipper pull on if you're using zipper by the yard. Then use your iron and you're going to heat set the glue. Now what this does, it holds it in place. It sets the glue so it's not wet while you're sewing through it and it doesn't gum up your needle. Now look at that. You don't have to pin your zipper into place. But now we need to make sure that zipper doesn't go anywhere. So you're going to turn it to the lining side of your fabric and you're going to use your zipper foot and you're going to stitch right along that edge. So you're going to top stitch again all the way around that rectangle box that we made, and this is going to stitch that zipper into place. Now, if you're using a pre-made zipper that has metal stoppers, metal anything, make sure you avoid that. You don't want to try to stitch through metal. Most zippers now are nylon, but there still could be metal stoppers on there. So just take your time, note where those things may or may not be on your zipper. I'm using Zipper by the Yard, so I don't have to worry about any of that, but you can use whatever kind of zipper you want. And most Zipper by the Yard also, the zipper teeth are nylon, so you can sew through them. Just make sure you keep your zipper pull out of the way. You don't want that to get under your needle. So you just simply continue to stitch all the way around. Make sure you backstitch at the beginning and the end to lock in those stitches so your zipper doesn't ever come out of there. All right, now that we have sewn the zipper into place, we're going to sew the pocket shut so that you can actually have a functioning pocket on the back side of this zipper. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold that fabric up in half. And then I like to start on the sides and I leave my zipper foot on. That's personal preference. And I just simply sew up the one side. And then when I get to the top, and you just want to hold the liner out of the way so that you don't accidentally sew it in there because you're just sewing the pocket closed. And then I just fold that liner back over onto itself. And then I'm going to stitch along that top edge of the pocket and then down the other side because the bottom already has a fold. You don't need to sew across there. You certainly can if you want to, but you don't have to. I love putting zipper pockets in things. I think they're just so easy. And look at how cute this is. Now we have this adorable pop of print inside of our zipper and we are done. I just love making these zipper pockets. They add so much detail. And like I said, you can do it on the inside of a bag. You can do it on the outside. I have one here. This style is just a little bit different. But this is our zipper pocket template. Like I said, we sell them on our website. Now, we do sell out from time to time because we make them in-house. We don't have them made anywhere. So we have to order the supplies and then Mike makes all of them. So if we are currently sold out on our website, know that we will restock. We will get more. We buy all kinds of different prints. This has got the cutest little chickens on it, chickens and flowers, and we change the prints up from time to time. So head to the website, check these out, and I can't wait to see what you make. Be sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. We're trying to put videos out every single week for you. And if you have an idea or something you want to learn more about, drop it in the comments. I love to get feedback from you guys. Just remember, I'm not a garment sewer, so I can't help you there. But if you have a question on handbags, totes, quilts, machine embroidery, let's talk about it.